All right, folks, how you doing? RussellTrueResults303.com. Check out the website, link in the description box. Mind, Body, Spirit, Fitness. Put in the healing back in health. Follow on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Google+. The podcast is out there. Hit that subscribe button right now to get updates when any new information is coming out. Coming at you today with the happy life, happy wife lie. I think if we live by this code, man, we are going to die by this code. Because we, like anything else in life, we don't have a true understanding of what this is. We don't have a true understanding of what the code is, what it truly means. You got to look deeper within this phrase. That's the unfortunate thing as well. We all want to live by punchlines, right? The punchline's great, especially if you're a hip-hop guy, right? Ooh, you'll listen to one song all because of one verse. The rest of the song could be garbage, and you're not even going to listen to it because of that one verse. So I have a saying that it's, in a world of punchlines, be a sentence. In a world of sentences, be a paragraph. In a world of paragraphs, be a chapter. In a world of chapters, be a novel. In a world of novels, be a library. Right? That's what we need to be aiming for. You're looking deeper and deeper into it. So this happy life, happy wife, what it comes down to, I think, is, I'm going to start with a couple stories. I have a buddy, he's about to have a child. He's been blessed, whatever. But his girlfriend likes to indulge in marijuana, which is fine. I don't really care. It doesn't matter to me. But when it comes down to it, he stopped drinking for her, which is great. The downfall is when you stop doing something for someone else's, when that someone else is gone, it's usually going to be 10 times worse if the other person's gone. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But when it came down to it, he was like, oh, she can't stop. She probably would never stop smoking. And it's like, well, what are you going to do? Is she going to stop when she gets pregnant? And this is way before she had ever even gotten pregnant. Oh, I don't know, blah, blah, blah. So, that's just kind of that downfall. I know another guy who his wife just smoked through the entire pregnancy. And yeah, maybe marijuana is not as bad or this or that, but once again, it's still something you shouldn't be doing to the child, right? It just doesn't make any sense. You shouldn't be smoking cigarettes. Why should you be smoking marijuana? You shouldn't be drinking. Why should you be doing this or that, right? Even supplements, protein powders, things like that. You've got to be careful when ingesting those if you're pregnant, right? So, and then I think the greatest thing, again, is going to be, I've shared this story as well. I had a priest that we usually have a guest priest. So he was coming in, performing the Mass, and then in his homily, he talked about how he was afraid when he was going to tell his parents that he was going to become a priest when he was in his late teens. So he says he goes in, talks to his dad, sitting there reading the newspaper, and it's like, hey, Dad, I'm going to be a priest. And he said his dad just looked at him and he goes, oh, okay. Kept reading his paper. And he thought they were going to be upset, because in Catholic tradition, you're not supposed to get married. That means you're not going to have any kids, no grandkids, all these different things. So he says he goes into the kitchen, starts talking to his mom. And she's like, Mom, I got something to tell you. And I think I'm going to become a priest. And she's like, oh, honey, we've known that for years, right? The moral of the story was, the people around you know you better than you know yourself. We have our own bias. And that's how you know you have true friends, when they're going to tell you your shortcomings and where you need to improve on in your life. And that's what we need to understand when it comes to this happy life, happy wife concept, right? If you already know your wife's unhappy with her weight, she is spiritually broken, she is having mental mishaps in any way, shape, or form, not mental disorders, but just upset in general, you can't feed into these things. You can't just keep letting her go down that path of destruction, right? Because, of course, the alcoholic always feels happy when he drinks, but deep down inside, he knows he shouldn't drink. Any form of addict knows that they shouldn't be performing these activities, but it makes them feel better for that short moment in time. So you can't feed into this. If your woman is a strong, independent woman, she's going to be able to take your criticism, and hopefully you're not like me and a jerk, and it's difficult for you to get these points across in a positive manner or in a way that builds the person up. I struggle with those things. But once again, you can't let them spiral down this road of destruction. And if she is a true independent woman and she truly loves you and values the relationship you have, she's going to understand that you only truly want what's best for her. So happy wife, happy life means having those difficult conversations and pushing her, to be a better woman. Right? That's happy life, happy wife. You're helping her become a better woman. You're not just giving her a bunch of crap and feeding her on this spiral to rock bottom. That's what a true independent woman is. That's what it means, happy life, happy wife. That's what it means to be a positive and a good husband. To have those difficult conversations. To know you're going to fight. Not falling into this lie that society feeds us that everything should always be rainbows and butterflies and kisses. No, it's not what it is. So, I hope you can take this to heart, men, and maybe even women. You know, it's the same thing that I encountered with my lady. We started exercising, things were going good. Next thing you know, she hurt her ankle snowboarding. We were unable to work out for a while. We started slowly getting back into it, and it's like, well, how have you been eating? And then all of a sudden, she's under the impression that I'm trying to tell her she's fat and she needs to eat healthier. And it's, no, you've expressed to me you want to lose weight. Part of losing weight and achieving your goal is going to be eating healthier. Are you eating healthier? I'm just asking the question. I don't really care. I've started dating you at the weight that you are, so I don't care. You're the one who tells me that you want to improve in these ways. So I'm just here to help, right? And every time I would ask her, I would get that same response. Now it's, are you eating healthy? Oh yeah, I ate this. Oh, I made this. It was so delicious, right? So I had to go through those rough times and those rough patches of her thinking that I'm trying to call her fat and kind of causing an argument, but not really an argument, you know. But now it's, oh, I made this. Let's do this. Let's do that. So pushing her and trying to do it in a nicer way has led to her being a better person, somewhat feeling better about herself. She's still not where she wants to be, so of course she's not going to be happy and glad all the time. But once again, now we're getting to that point to where we've got to understand we're not always going to have the body of our dreams, right? You're going to see the abs that in the magazine that you like. Your abs are most not likely going to look like that if you're able to see them. Your pecs aren't going to look like that if you're able to see them. You have your own physical features. So once the fat starts to melt away, you're stuck with what you're stuck with. Deal with it. But at least you've reached the goal. That's what you need to worry about, reaching the goal. Are you reaching the goal of happy life, happy wife? Or are you consistently fighting over the same exact things? If you've been fighting over the exact same things for the last 5, 10 years, then you're not in that stage of happy life, happy wife. You're in that stage of you are just encouraging her to do the same horrible things because you don't want to fight, and nothing's ever going to change in that way. So there you go. I hope that helps. Some food for thought. Happy life, happy wife. How to truly live that and create a better relationship between you, your wife, your family, your friends, everybody. So once again, don't forget to follow on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Google+. The podcast is out there. Subscribe to this channel. Share and like these videos.